All right, let's jump right in. We're going to tackle one of the biggest, most frustrating problems for pretty much every English learner out there. That little voice in your head that insists on translating everything before you say a single word. Today, we're going to show you how to shut that voice down and start thinking in a whole new way. I mean, does this sound familiar to you? You're in a conversation, right? You've got the perfect thing to say, but your brain just freezes. It's like it's buffering. You feel slow, you get all nervous, and then, poof, the moment's gone. Trust me, you are not alone in this, and we are absolutely going to fix it. And here it is, the whole painful process laid out. It's like a four-step trap that we've all fallen into. So first, you have the thought in your own language. Then you start this slow, painful translation, word for word. Step 3, oh, that's when the doubt creeps in. You're thinking, is that even right? Do people actually say that? And by the time you've gotten over all that, the conversation is miles away. The moment is just gone. Okay, so let's talk about this translation trap. Why do our brains even do this in the first place? Well, if we can figure out why it happens, it's going to be a whole lot easier to escape it. And here's the thing you really need to get. This is not your fault. It's a habit you were taught. Think about it. In school, what did we do? We learned that this English word equals that word in our language. It was all about memorizing lists. And yeah, that's great for passing a test, but for a real, live, fast-moving conversation, it's just way too slow. So, enough about the problem, right? Let's get to the solution. It's time to literally retrain your brain. And I'm telling you, this is the big mindset shift that is going to change everything for you. Okay, get ready, because this right here, this is the big aha moment. On one side, you have what we think fluency is, building these perfect, long, complicated sentences in our heads. But then look at the other side. Look at what it really is. What native speakers are actually doing is just thinking in simple ideas, feelings, short little phrases. It's so much simpler than we make it out to be. So that's the absolute key takeaway. Thinking in English just means thinking simply. You've got to let go of this idea of perfection. You're not trying to be a poet here. The real goal is just to be simple. And honestly, that's way less stressful, right? And it's the real secret to sounding natural. All right, so let's get practical. How do we actually start building what I like to call your English brain? I'm going to give you a few super simple but really powerful tools to get your brain to start using English as its default setting. So first up, let's talk about English blocks. These are like little shortcuts for your brain. They're phrases you can just grab and use without thinking, without translating. So if you want to share an opinion, boom, you just start with, I think. You don't have to search for words. Your brain is instantly in English mode. And here's another one. You want to give your personal take on something? Easy. For me. See, no translation needed. It's just a pre-made starter that gets you going smoothly. Or what if you just need to say what you want? I want, or I need. These little blocks are going to be your new best friends. The second you use one, you've totally skipped over that translation step. Your brain is already thinking in English, and the rest of the sentence just flows. Okay, here's another great exercise, and you don't even have to talk to anyone for this one. Just start narrating your own day in your head. Super simple stuff. When you wake up, think, I need coffee. Around noon, man, I'm hungry. And at night, okay, I'm tired. You're just getting your brain used to using English for your own private thoughts. It's all about building that habit. Okay, so we've worked on the inside game, right? Your internal thoughts. Now, let's talk about taking this out into the real world, into an actual conversation. This part is all about giving you the tools to speak without that awful fear of freezing up. Oh, this is a huge one. Please, please stop searching for the perfect word. You know, when you stop and try to remember that one fancy word, like magnificent, just forget it. Say good. Say nice. Use the simple word you already know. Remember, the goal is to communicate, not to win a vocabulary competition. And you know what? The exact same idea goes for grammar. Don't try to build some crazy, complicated sentence. Just stick with simple grammar to start. The present simple tense is your best friend. I work here, I live in Manchester, I like this. It's clear, it's easy, and it gets the job done. Now, I need you to listen to this one very carefully. It is okay to be silent for a moment. Seriously, pauses are a totally normal part of how native speakers talk. It sounds so much more natural to just take a quiet second to think, instead of panicking and filling the air with and ums while your brain is scrambling to translate. And hey, if you do need to buy yourself a little thinking time, there are tools for that too. You can use some natural filler words. Things like, well, or, let me think. They sound completely natural and they signal to the other person, hey, I heard you, I'm just thinking for a sec. Okay, let's pull all of this together now for the final and honestly the most important part of this whole thing. We need to completely change our goal for when we're speaking English. Here it is. Your new goal is not perfection. I repeat, not perfection. Your goal is just to communicate one single idea. That's it. Just let all that pressure go. Did you get your point across? If the answer is yes, then that is a win, period. So just focus on that one idea, that one sentence. Every time you manage to do that, you've just had a small success. And that's all confidence is, right? It's just stacking up all those little wins one after the other. It grows one single idea at a time. And let's end on this, because this is the most important thing to remember. Please burn this into your brain. Thinking in English is a habit. It is not a talent. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build day by day with small, simple actions. It's a skill, and like any skill, you get better with practice. So, what's one simple thought you can have in English right now?